What up, y'all? So, we are here to talk about um, how to set up Google Meets so that you can conference with people who are outside of our domain. So, like if you would say have a parent trying to get into Google Meet that you've started with your JCPS email, they're not going to be able to get in. Is what we learned. It turns out if you schedule them through Google Calendar, they can get through. So that's going to be really helpful for um, quite a few people. This is an aside, but Google Calendar is like one of the best apps ever. And I don't mean like one of the best calendar apps, I mean just apps in general. It is seriously amazing. I love it so much. Okay, so maybe this is an opportunity to start using it anyway. So here I'm on my calendar. I'm just going to start another one. I've done this a couple times just so I know what I'm doing. Okay, so if you're on this screen, it would look different on your phone, of course, but I'm going to click more options. You can see I have Zoom installed in here, so you can set up a Zoom meeting in there too. But we're here to talk about Meets. And the reason we're here to talk about Meets specifically is because, of course, we're not supposed to be using Zoom with our students. So, if you have a situation where you need adults that are outside of our domain and students in the same conference, you're going to want to use Meet for show. Okay, add conferencing. You can see Hangouts Meet. All right. Now, if you click down here, you have some options. Pretty standard, though. If you had a meeting in progress, you could put that code in there. That's probably mostly a non-issue, though. Okay, so add conferencing, Hangouts Meet. Okay, and then over here, you can add people if you want. Okay. All right. And then they'll get an event invite in their inbox. Okay. Save it. Would you like to send invitation emails to Google Calendar? Yeah, absolutely, I do want to do that. The following guests are outside your organization. Invite those external guests. Okay, so when the time comes, you can open it up. Okay, I have the one I just made opened up, and I can click Join Hangouts Meet, and it's going to open up the right meeting. This is also helpful because Zoom and Google Meet don't really work the same way with their web addresses. So Zoom makes it really easy to they have their own internal system to create reoccurring events. So you can get people um, the join codes and the URLs for the meetings in advance. Google Meet doesn't really work that way. Their mechanism for getting people um, web addresses and pins and such in advance is to schedule through Google Calendar, which is what I figured out today. Okay, lastly, just in case we didn't know, you just need to make sure that you're in first. I did learn though that actually the thing I just said isn't actually true. Usually you have to already be in there for people to be able to get in, but it looks like whenever you create one of these meets through Google Calendar, that they can just get on in. So that's probably good to know too. Probably don't be late though, because it'd be super unprofesh. All right, y'all. That's it. That's some news. I feel real good about it. Okay, later.